Big news for Mavic 3 owners this week as DJI announced their new retroactive drone C-label classification program to get existing Mavic 3s and Mavic 3 Cines retrospectively classified with the new C1 label. It's launched Friday, the 9th of December, will be free, done online, and crucially, you get to keep your existing drone. This is absolutely brilliant news for our friends in Europe, but it is almost ironic timing for us in the UK, given the CAA's recent announcement that the UK rules and regulations will specifically ignore these new C classifications. So I thought I'd do a very quick video today outlining what it means for us in the UK, what it means for flyers in Europe, and crucially, how you go about getting your drone retroactively labelled. First off, I thought I'd do a quick reminder on what the C labels are, as they are central to the new EASA-based rules that came into effect at the beginning of 2021, and they were due to be fully in place by the end of 2022. They're a set of numeric classifications that designate a particular model of drone into one of 5 different classes, the most common of which are C0 for drones under 250 grams, C1 for models that are under 900 grams, and C2 for models that are under 4 kilograms. And the reason these C classifications are so important is that they dictate where you can fly your drone in relation to built-up areas and people. And of course, the issue we had is that all existing drones up until this point did not have C labels and were therefore affected by the end of the legacy drone transition period at the end of 2022, at which point all would be relegated to only flying in open countryside, staying at least 150 metres away from congested areas and at least 50 metres from any uninvolved person in the area. Now, the CAA had always argued they would not entertain the idea of retrospectively classifying existing models that didn't have the new C labels when they were manufactured or sold, whereas EASA, whose rules cover most of Europe, said they would. And that may well be why the CAA have now turned around and said they will not recognise any C labels at all. So, what does that mean for us in the UK? Well, as I said in last month's video, we are pretty stuck with the CAA's frankly disappointing announcement, and it means that if you're flying in the UK, the rules are solely based on weight. If your drone is over 250 grams, you can only fly in open countryside, irrespective of whether your drone has got a new C label. If you've taken the A2 Certificate of Competence or the A2 CFC, then you can fly in congested areas if your drone is under 900 grams, which of course most Mavic 3s are, but you still have to stay at least 50 metres away from all uninvolved people in the area. So, should you go ahead and get your drone retroactively classified? Well, frankly, yes, in my opinion, because if you then travel to Europe, you'll be able to register yourself there and take advantage of the extra freedoms you get to fly a classified drone. And that is the thing, for those of you in Europe, this new retrospective labelling process will be absolutely brilliant, as it gives your existing drone exactly the same flying rights as a brand new drone that has the new C label already affixed. So, here's how it works. First off, you've got to make sure that your DJI Fly app is up to date, at least version 1.9.0 or higher. And crucially, you have to ensure your drone's firmware is up to date too, as this firmware package will ensure the functional requirements are all installed. That firmware should be 01.00.0900. I'll put it along there, I think. And as usual, it should either appear as a prompt in the Fly app when you power things up, or you can force check it by opening up the camera view when you're connected, going up to the 3 dots on the top right, scroll across to About, and then click the blue text that says check for update halfway down. Once all that's done, you should then get a new pop-up in the DJI Fly app offering you to apply for a new C-class classification label. And if that pop-up doesn't appear, or if you previously hit the Not Now option, you can access this in the Customer Services section of the Fly app through a different screen. Either way, you will then get to this new application screen where you can complete some basic details, including your postal address, and then click Submit. The Fly app will then do all the work for you, and you should then get a C1 label in the post. Now, DJI say in a short time, and hopefully this is going to be days rather than weeks, but once you get the label in the post, you then stick the label onto one of the arms of the drone itself, take a picture and then upload that picture via the app to get your final certification. Now, I have to admit, I think DJI have probably done their very best within some pretty tight and rigid regulations to make this process as simple as possible. I'll be honest, in truth, I always thought if we were ever going to get this, we were going to have to send the drone in, get it labelled and then have it sent back. And that would have been obviously costly to say the least. So whilst this process may look a little bit convoluted, I actually think it's pretty much as good as we can hope for. But of course, the big question is, are other models going to be added to this program? Not least, of course, the DJI Air 2S. That's the most popular model that is over 250 grams. Well, I have asked DJI to get back to me on that, because at the moment, they've simply confirmed they are reviewing other models. Anyway, as I said, this is available 9th of December, and if you're a European flyer with a Mavic 3, then this is probably a very nice early Christmas present. And I'll be honest, I just hope DJI give other model owners the same present too. So, whilst this is a really big thing for many people, especially in Europe, it will be all the more frustrating for us in the UK who have had the whole C label classification rug pulled from under us pretty much at the last minute. I'm always interested in your thoughts. Put your comments and thoughts below, because I really would like to see your views on this. And if you know anyone with a Mavic 3, then forward this video on, because it will be quite useful to them. Give me a little thumbs up to help the video along. Just remember, hitting that thumb down just tells YouTube you do not like me, which may be true. And if that is the case, I actually recommend you hit that thumb down twice. Anyway, look, lots going on at the moment. I'll put links below in the video notes for this, but wherever you are in the world, I hope this finds you well. Until next time, have fun, happy flying.